Recently, I heard Putin say something along the lines that he's the chosen one, that he has a destiny to fulfill. And so I decided to find out what this was all about. And I did find something. And that's this lady. That's the blind prophet. She died in 96. And she was well known in the Warsaw Pact. In fact, she had an audience with Brezhnev. So she's definitely well known. But there's some prophecies. Prophecies are notoriously difficult to interpret sometimes, but let's go over this one. All will thaw as if ice, only one remain untouched. Vladimir's glory, the glory of Russia, she said. Too much it has brought in a victim. Nobody can stop Russia. Okay. Like I say, this can be a little difficult to understand. So there's a famous historical example of screwing this up, where King Crocus asked the oracle about destroying the Persians, and the oracle said he would destroy a great empire, and it was his own empire that got destroyed. Okay, so let's look at Vladimir the Great here. He's the proto-czar of Russia. He was in the Ukraine. That's and he introduced Christianity and a few other things. And so let's go back here. We need the prophecy again. There you go. Okay, so let's take a look at this prophecy here. You'll see here, Vladimir's glory, the glory of Russia. The heartland of Russia, the glory of Russia, the most important state within the Russian Empire was the Ukraine. So that's what that's referring to. And you can hear it's reiterated in a different way. Too much it has brought in a victim. It has been victimized many, many times in the Russian Empire because it's so wealthy. You had 3 different times where artificial famines were brought upon the people of the Ukraine by the Tsar and the commies. Okay, now the glory of Russia, that is Russia. So that is the Ukraine. So nobody can stop Russia, which means nobody can stop the Ukraine. That means that they are going to win, the Ukrainians. Now look at this part. All will thaw as if ice, only one remain untouched. Okay, that's also declaring the victory of the Ukraine here with one remain untouched. But it's also declaring the fact that because of Vladimir Putin, that guy right there, the Russian Federation is going to break up as if ice. That's why all will thaw as if ice. So all these republics are frozen into this empire, but they will thaw as if ice. So all of the republics will disintegrate away from the Russian Empire, and they will become independent, and nobody can stop Russia. And Russia, in this case, the glory of Russia, Vladimir's glory, is the Ukraine. Nobody will be able to stop the Ukraine. Okay, in other words, they will be helping all these republics that will come out of this, and it's going to be a glorious time. Okay, and down here she adds, all will be removed by the Ukraine from the way to greatness. I'm going to add in there. And not only will be kept, the greatness will be kept, but also become Lord of the world. World in that sense means Asia and Europe. In other words, it'll be a very important state in all of Europe and the world. It's not going to rule it all. It's just going to be say that it's going to be held in high regard, and that's what the Lord part here means, held in high regard. That's what Putin thought was him, and it's just not true.